Okay, Naeem, you all come in late, then still start talking. Then when are we going to start our lesson? Hello. Still talking. Okay, we are done with chapter 2, solving of quadratic equations. So the last lesson, the distance, speed, time one, that one is quite common that papers will use to set quadratic equation. Okay, now we want to go to chapter 3, graphs of quadratic function. Okay, so graph means we are going to see lines on a Cartesian grid. Got a lot of square, then you are going to draw a line one. Then quadratic. When we are going through your quadratic equation, I hope you remember, quadratic means our x got x squared. There is a power 2 to our x. Okay? Then function. What is this word this function? Actually, last year when you all start to learn about graph of linear function, in Sec 2, what you all learn is linear function. Okay? Okay, linear function. Your one equation for you to remember was y equals to mx plus c. Your m and c are actually numbers. So your linear function can be y equals to x plus 2, can be y equals to 3x minus 4, all this. It is just changing the number m and the c. Then you will have a linear function. So a function means my x is considered a input. We still have an equation. The equation still describes the relationship between y and x. Okay? So now we see x as a number that can keep changing. X can be 0, x can be 1, x can be 2. And when my x change, my y will also change. Because there is an equation. So we consider y to be the output. Meaning, when my x is 0, 3 times 0 is 0. Then y equals to negative 4. When my x is 1, 3 times 1 is 3. 3 minus 4 is negative 1. Then when my x is 1, y is negative 1. So as my x change, my y will change. So we call this kind of relationship a output and input. My y is my output, my x is my input. We call this relationship a function. Okay? So as we move on to quadratic function, it just means that my right hand side, now my x got x squared already. Okay? So now my quadratic function will look like this. A, B, and C are numbers. Okay? So my quadratic function will look something like y equals to 2x squared plus 3x minus 5 maybe. Okay? So this time your quadratic function, on your right hand side, there will be an x squared term, there will be an x term, there will be a number term. But the relationship doesn't change. We are still going to change the value of x to get a value of y. Okay? Then, if you remember, all your questions always start with they giving you a equation. Then you have a table. So this table is the x and y values. On the first row is your x value, second row is your y value. then they are the corresponding x and y. Because like I told you, it is input and output. So for example, when my x is 0, I want to know what is the y value when x equals to 0. So I will do my substitution. Substitute x equals to 0 back into the equation. Then I can find that y equals to -3. Okay? And together, when x0, y equals to -3, this gives me a coordinate x, y. Then I can plot this relationship onto a graph paper. Okay? So similarly, I need more than 1 point to plot in my graph. So when x equals to -1, -1 times 2, -2, -2 minus 3, -5. When x equals to 1, 2 times 1 is 2, 2 minus 3, -1. Okay? So during your linear function, all your questions are like that one. Equation, table, from the table you can get your coordinate. Then after that, you go and plot it onto the graph. -1, -5. 0, -3. 1, -1. Then you plot your straight line. Remember? Okay? So now, what you all will be asked to do is actually the same one. Let's say I have y equals to x squared plus 2x plus 3. You will also be given a table. Okay? It will still be your x and your corresponding y. Then same. You will be asked, when x is 0, what is 3? 0 plus 0 plus 3. When x is 0, I do my substitution. Then found that y equals to 3. Then I can fill in this point over here. Okay? But this time round, because it is no longer just x, you have an x squared. So all your curve come out will no longer be a straight line. Okay? So faster a bit. Those of you with your PLD, this time is really you can use your PLD for learning. Hey, how you all know? Okay, take out your PLD, go to geogebra.com. You got the app? Okay, then you go to the app. Okay? Then you go to Start Calculator. If you come to this page, go to Start Calculator. GeoGebra. 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 Okay, this is a app that can help you plot graph very fast one. So you go to here, you can start to type in the equation. For example, if I want y equals to 2x plus 3, I go to y, then type equal 2x plus 3. Y equals 2x plus 3. Then it will help you plot y equals to 2x plus 3 already. Okay? So this one is a linear equation, linear function, linear graph. Then, if I want another one, I click on the plus. This time you can try, okay, expression. Click on plus, click expression. Then come to the input. Y equals to, I want x squared. So I want x squared, I type x here. Then I click the bottom square. Okay? Then you'll find that whenever you have x squared term, your graph become a curve. Cannot. This one is for you to quickly see that all your yx square curve is all like that one. Okay? Then you can click on the plus again, expression. I click the button, this button, then the straight line disappear already. This one is blue color, so it is telling me this curve is blue color. So now, I click another one. I do y equals to x squared plus 3. This time it is this red color one. Plus 3, that's why it go higher. All my output is x squared plus another 3. So my y become higher. The output is higher. So it is like it is being vertically moved upwards. Okay? Okay, you can play around with all the different numbers. Remember, your quadratic, when we were doing our quadratic, what are the numbers that we change? Quadratic function, your quadratic formula, we have your ax squared plus bx plus c, your left hand side. Okay, so remember your quadratic formula, you have ax squared plus bx plus c on the left hand side of your equation. So these are the numbers that you all can go and change and play around with. So you can write 2x squared plus 3x plus 5. I change my a to 2, I change my b to 3, I change my c to 5. Then I put y equals. Then you can see how this graph looks like. Or you can go and put in different number. Minus, plus, minus. Go and play around with the different A, B, and C. Then you can see how all the graph looks like. You can click, pinch to zoom in, zoom out, all these. Okay, play around with your GeoGebra a bit.
Play around with GeoGebra.
6 plus 7.
Money.
Can you can put 6x squared plus 7x or 6x squared plus 7. Up to you. Try. Okay, this one is linear, straight line one. So once, because your x is only power 1, but once you put y equals to, like that, got x squared, got x, got number. Once you have an x squared term, it will become a curve. Okay, as you are playing with your different graph, I want you to try to see, is there any similarity between the different numbers that you put in? The graph, what is still the same when you put in different numbers? Why are you doing your eyelashes now? You want who to see? Logan. Okay, go and change the different numbers. Then, what are the similarities that you see for all the different graphs that you put in? Hello, my first year, late day, also different value. Hey, you all can change different numbers here, A, B, and C. Eh? Okay, how? Do you all have all these different color lines on your screen? Hello. Okay, for sure, what is one similarity between all these graphs? It's you become for sure already. Wow!
Đó for who?
Yeah lah, for who?
Thui à?
Okay. Can we come back. Okay. I hope that from changing all the different values, you have seen that the similarity is your graph is all like a U shape one. Okay? It can be skinnier, it can be fatter, but it will always be in a U shape. Okay? The location may change. It may be left a bit, right a bit, higher a bit, lower a bit. But all of it is like that. Or if you key in enough value, I hope you saw that when your A is a negative number, whenever your x square is a negative number, it will change to like that. Okay? So this one, you all can associate it with when you are positive, you are smiling. When you have a positive x square, the shape is smiling one. When you have a negative x square term, the shape is a sad face. Okay? So it all depends on the value of your x square. When my x square is positive, my graph will be smiling, U shape. When my x square is negative, it will be a sad face. I don't know where my laser pointer go. How come? No, the other one. Okay? Okay, so my smiling or sad all depends on my x square. Okay? Okay. With that, we can go on to our workbook. Okay, take out your workbook. Chapter 3. Page 82. Huh? Page 82. Okay, later then I tell you. Hey, I supposed to bring the curve ruler, I forgot again.
I'm sure someone here.
Okay, page 82. Don't need. Workbook, page 82. Workbook, page 82. Page 82. Changyao, workbook, page 82. You have your workbook. Then what is stopping you from opening your workbook? Go to page 82. Page 82, 82. Ariana, do your eyelashes already. Your workbook is there. Don't want to open. Why will thing go missing? Oh. Okay. So just like your linear function, like linear function from last year, go take your workbook, go. Just like your linear function, you will always have an equation one. So this time is still a function, this time is quadratic. So your equation now got x squared inside. Okay? How the question works is the same as your linear function. After the equation, you still have a table. The table first row is all the x value, your input. So when I have different input, I have different output. Second row is your y, is your output. So when x is negative 3, y equals to 10. They tell you already. When x is negative 2, y is 4. Satisfying this equation. Okay? So now they left two blanks for you to, they leave two blanks for you to answer. So they want you to know what is y when x equals to 1. Okay? So x and y, they are linked by this equation. I want to find out this blank over here. I must substitute x equals to 1 back into the equation. So I go to the equation.
So it's 0. Oh shit. Yeah, it's 14. Once it's negative 3.
Okay, you're too fast already. So I will go to the equation. This exact equation. Then I do substitution. Substitute x equals to 1 into this equation. So I will replace x with a bracket, put my 1 inside. Okay? So 1 minus 1 is 0 minus another 2. So equals to negative 2. Why?
Y equals to negative 2.
Y equals to negative 2. 1 square is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. 0 minus another 2, so negative 2. Follow so far? Okay? So this first box here is negative 2. This is how we find out what is these boxes. Similarly, when x equals to 3, what is my y? I go to my equation. This time round,
It's 2.
I substitute x equals to 3.
Just trust me, it's 2. Trust me, it's
3 square is 9.
2. It's 4. It's 4.
9 minus 3 is 6. 6 minus 2 is 4.
I thought it was 2.
Okay? 3 square is 9. 9 minus 3 is 6. 6 minus 2, so 4. Then I can key in 4 into this table. Huh? I erase, then you say zoom in. Your x and your y, they are linked by this equation. So I want to know what is the corresponding y. I use the equation, I put in the x. Okay, done? Okay. All these graph question is very easy to score the points one. So this one you all must try to all be expert in it. Because very easy to get the points. Okay. So just like your linear function, each vertical column gives you one coordinate. When x is negative 3, y is 10. So this column is telling you you have this coordinate. Then the second one is telling you a coordinate. X and then y. 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 Okay? So from this table, actually you are given 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 points, 8 coordinates. So from these 8 coordinates, you don't need to miss your primary school now. Okay, so from this 8 coordinate, we are going to plot it onto the graph. So the first number is your x coordinate. It tells you how left and how right. The second number tells you how high and how low. So minus 3, 10 means the left and right. Left, right is here, minus 3. Up, down is, I go up until 10. So minus 3, 10, minus 3, followed by 10. X followed by y, horizontal followed by vertical. So I will have 1 point over here. When x is minus 2, it is at 4. So left, right, go to minus 2, up, down, go to 4. Then I will have another point here. Negative 1, 0. So negative 1 is my left and right, 0 is my high and low. So here, 0 minus 2. Here. 1 minus 2. So here. 2, 0. 3, 4. 4, 10. Okay? Okay. Then you have all these points already. In linear function, it is always straight line. You use a ruler to draw. Okay? So, for a curve, you actually have a flexible ruler. It's like a ruler but can bend one. I forgot to bring today. So if in the exam you don't have already, also have to go and draw with free hand. Okay? But look here, when I draw with my free hand, hey, look at my wrist. Look at my wrist. Don't need to look at your book. Okay, our human wrist is like that one. So your curve, you can go and shift your book so that your curve fits into like that. Meaning, for this one, I will turn my book 90 degrees so that it fits the curve of my wrist. Then when I am drawing, then it will be a smoother curve when I draw. Okay? You don't go and put it upright. Then you try to draw like that, it will be very difficult. Go and turn your book. If you need to draw freehand, then feed the curve to your wrist movement. Yes. Go, go, go. Okay. Then the bottom one is the most important point here. You have looked at so many graphs just now. I hope you realize you cannot just Ayo. Ayo. Okay. You cannot just join these 2 points with a straight line. Like that is wrong. Okay? Just now you look at so many quadratic curves already. You all should know that it will go a bit lower, then turn smoothly. Why? Your curve here cannot be a flat bottom. It must go down and then curve up. Wrong.
No, but a bit.
Cannot a bit like that is totally wrong.
Totally correct, right?
Like that also 0 mark. What whole topic? What is this? You cannot every time don't listen and then tell me you everything also don't understand it.
So I got 1 mark here, I got 1 mark. Then
This graph is about plotting a relationship between x and y onto a graph. Okay? So, these points that you have plot come from this table. This table are the corresponding value x and y that will balance this equation. When my x is -3, y must be 10. Then it will be balanced. When my x is 0, y must be -2. Then the equation will be balanced. Then now when I explain to you, you also don't want to listen. Then like that how? So, to balance, to make my y equals to what is on the right hand side, it must be all these corresponding value. That's why that when there is a blank, they are asking me, when x equals to 1, what is y? Then I must put my x here. 1 minus 1 is 0, then -2. That's why I put -2 here. Because when y is -2, this thing will be balanced. Okay? So, meaning each of these points that I get is a point that x is equals, the equation is balanced one. Y equals to, the output equals to this right hand side one. So when I join them together, these are not the only points that balance this equation. Everything on this line also balance this equation. Okay? So it is not just 2, 0 that will, when x equals to 2, y equals to 0. Not only that, when I can, from this line, I can tell when x equals to 2 here, this point. When x equals to 2.6, y is 2. If I put these two values inside the equation, it will also balance. Because every point here will balance the equation. Just like your straight line. Every point on the straight line will balance the linear equation. Every point on this curve will balance your quadratic equation. Okay? So the steps is very standard. Whenever you face all these questions, The step is very standard. They will give you equation. You will need to do substitution. From the table, you get all these coordinate. From the coordinate, you plot your points. Then after that, you join them to become a curve. Go, 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 go. Okay? Okay. Okay. Hey, you all practice with the next question also. Question 2. Practice the drawing part first. Later, then we answer the questions.
Sir, he asked an obvious question whether can go straight line.
Huh?
They can draw straight line.
Cannot.
See, I told you, bro.
I just told you all cannot draw straight line. I just told you all here wrong. Here wrong. Wrong.
He said can.
It must go down like that.
Never curve. Yeah, but I listened to you, so your back influence. I lost my pen.
Okay, the exact same steps. Substitution, then find out these two values, then plot. Lend you calculator. Why? Why you never bring calculator? I also never bring. Use. Share lah. Go and share lah. Sharing is caring. Try the other one. This one is correct. You see, your one different one from hers. Yes, something like that. Must try to pass through all the points. Yeah lah, correct lah, like that lah.
So how many marks?
Usually like that we'll get 4 marks already. Or Zoe use your PLD lah. The PLD got calculator, right? How can? Okay, well done. Well done. Chloe, are you okay? Come, try on your own lah, this part. What is y when x is -1? What is y when x is 2? Like that only. Then, your workbook leh?
Sure.
Then why is it not on the not on the picture now?
Just like looks, bad look. Aku kau detective looks di dekat
Hey, go and try. Don't wait. Naif, Uma, don't wait. Why are you waiting? Go and make it happen. Lower down my volume. You're so loud that I also cannot hear myself. You ask me to lower my volume. No. Why you still using this equation? This equation is last question one. This time this question is this equation. Yes, very good. Wow.
language.
Hey, remember substitution. Copy exactly but replace your x with a bracket. Or else your negative, you will get it wrong already. Yes. Go, go, go. Okay, substitution. Copy exactly. Hey, this time round, the equation is here. Every question, they will give you an equation one. Just now, I see some of you go and use the equation from the last question. This equation is for this question. Now, this new question is this equation. Okay? Then I want to replace x with -1. So I do my substitution. Negative, no change. I still must put my negative. My x is being square. I replace x with a bracket, put it as -1. Then I go and square it. Plus no change, 5 no change. It must be like that. Then you will get, yes, -10. Very good. You will get y equals to -10 when x equals to -1. Then you can key in here, -10. Then when you substitute x equals to 2. 2. Minus 8 plus 10. 2. Okay? Then from the table, you will have -1, -10. 0, -4, 1, 0, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 0, 5, -4, 6, -10. Then from there, we can plot. Go and find the point. -1, -10. 0, -4. 2, 2. 3 also 2. 4, 0. 5, -4. 6, -10. Okay? After that, join them together. Turn your book around if you are drawing freehand. Boleh? Very good. Very good. Then we go back to answer the questions after you're able to draw. Must let y'all do things first, or else y'all too bored. Then Chang Yao leh? Still calculating. Why like that one? Ah. Yes, yes. Got do or not? Why blank one? Why blank? Don't wait. Y'all must be able to do already. Okay, good. You 老花眼, you do your own one. You see your own book. Don't need to wait for me. This part y'all should be able to do.
Lecai wasn't HBL. Quit lying. All of our HBL matches during Ramadan. Why you go McDonald's during Ramadan? I say sender. You sure or not? You sure or not?
Huh?
Then you suddenly go McDonald's because of Ramadan.
Why Ramadan cannot go McDonald's?
Fasting one.
Oh.
He go during the match.
Oh.
Before the match. I saw sender. I think 2 meals. Then you show me meals. One meal. And do. What? Next one. For what? You anyhow.
Okay, most of you are able to draw. Then we go back and answer the questions. Okay, for question 1-1. They ask you, Draw the line of symmetry. Okay? What is the line of symmetry? For all your U shape, I hope you all realize your U shape is all like a mirror like that one. This whole thing on the left is like reflected in the mirror. This whole thing on the right, okay? It is just like flipping this one like that. Okay? All your U shape is symmetry. The line of symmetry is in between the middle. Okay? Okay, so if you have a mirror, can you see that at the same height, they will be the same distance from the middle. Everything from the mirror. If here is 1, here must be 1. Here is 2, here must be 2 at the same height because there is a line of symmetry. So how do we know where is the line of symmetry? In this case, I come to this point over here. They are at the same height. So my line of symmetry must be in between these 2 points. It must run through the middle. So if here is 0, here is 1, my line of symmetry must run through in between, exactly in the middle. So in this case, my line of symmetry will appear here. Okay? My line of symmetry will be exactly in the middle of 0 and 1, which is half. Okay? So my line of symmetry will be here. This is my line of symmetry. Okay? Line of symmetry for all your quadratic curve, quadratic graph is a vertical line. A vertical line that your graph can reflect. Okay? So, this is my line of symmetry. This distance, same as this distance. This distance, same as this distance. That is why we call it the line of symmetry. Okay, now back to your straight line. What is the equation of this line of symmetry? Huh? What is the equation of this line of symmetry? This vertical straight line. 0.5, but what is 0.5? What is 0.5? You have a vertical line. Okay, good. Logan is correct. The x of this line is 0.5. So when we have a vertical straight line, if we want to give the equation of this line, the equation is x equals to 0.5. Because every point on this vertical line, x is equals to 0.5. When it is here, x is 0.5, y is 0. When it is here, x is 0.5, y is 2. When it is here, x is 0.5, y is 4. When it is here, x is 0.5, y is negative 6. But everywhere on this vertical line, x is all the same. So we call it x equals to 0.5. Okay? So remember, for all vertical line, we only care about how left or how right it is. That's why the equation of vertical line is x equals to something. I am just telling people how left and how right is my vertical line. So my vertical line equation is x equals to something. Okay, just now I left out something. After we plot the graph, we write the equation beside the graph. So this equation y equals to x squared minus x minus 2. Write down the equation also. Tell people this curve, this graph is y equals to x squared minus x minus 2. Huh? Y is the height of this. How high or how low? X is the left and right. Okay. Okay, next question. Hey, these girls, you all want to split up or not? Split up better. You all sit together, keep talking, then never listen. Okay. Using your graph. Using your graph means you go to your line that you draw. Write down what is the y-intercept. What does y-intercept means? Liz. What does y-intercept means? Huh? Y-intercept. What is the English meaning of intercept? Cut. Very good. That is the word I will use also. Okay, intercept means cut. So y-intercept means where my graph cuts the y-axis. So my graph is this curve that I draw. Where my graph cuts the y-axis, here, because this is the y-axis. So this point is where my graph cuts the y-axis. So this point here is my y-intercept. Okay? So when I want to tell people what is the y-intercept, I give the coordinate. The y-intercept is here. If I want to give the coordinate, I will tell people it is at 0, -2. Okay? It cuts the y-axis at -2. Then if I want to give the coordinate, it is 0, -2. Okay, so for part 2, x-intercept, Naim. What does intercept means? Cut. So x. So you were obviously not paying attention just now. Okay. So x-intercept means where your graph cuts the x-axis. So in this case, we have a graph. We have a curve. So my curve turns, and then it cuts the x-intercept at 2 points. Both this point and this point, they are the x-intercept. Okay? When you were looking at linear function, it goes one straight line. So it only cuts the y at one point, it only cuts the x at one point. But this time round, because it curves, it cuts the x-axis at 2 points. So you have 2 x-intercepts. If you look carefully, actually the question also say plural. What are the x-intercepts? So the 2 x-intercepts are -1, 0 and 2, 0. These 2 points. Okay? You must have 2 points. Your x-intercept. Okay, then for question 2, y'all can answer the questions. Try. Draw the line of symmetry. Then write down the points where the graph cuts the x-axis. They are showing you the different way of asking. So this one is also asking you where are the x-intercept. How are you answering the questions? Hello. Blank. Can do this part. Good. Then now we must be able to answer the questions. Then you can get your full marks for the question. Yes. The maximum point. Very good. Okay, for question 2, there is another question. Maximum point. Max means big or high. So they are actually asking you for where is the highest point of the graph. Maximum means high. So your maximum only happens when you have a set face. When I have a set face, the maximum is here, right at the middle between 2 and 3. Okay, this point is my maximum. This point over here. And where is this maximum point? It definitely is in between 2 and 3. So my x coordinate is 2.5. Then I want to know how high is this point. From this point, I draw a horizontal line to the y-axis. Then I read what is this value. Okay? So for my one, it is 2.3. Then I will write down 2.3. Okay? The 2.5 definitely lah, because it's in between 2 and 3. But this point will depend on how you draw your curve. If you draw your curve a bit higher, then it may be a bit higher. You must answer according to your own graph. Then you must see your value. What is this value? If yours is 2.3, you answer 2.3. Actually, mine is 10 small square is 2, 3. Okay. 5 small square is 2. Each small square is 4. So mine is 2.6, sorry. Mine is 2.6. Okay, this is my maximum point. It is the highest. Okay, go back. Try to fill in A and B. Find out A and B. Your homework is finding out A and B. Then tomorrow we go through how to draw your axis.